Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Langrisser mobile series, and what a day! So, first things first, this is not the patch that coincides with the progress of the CN servers. That is probably the first surprise for everyone that was not looking into the patch notes or the chat for the last few days. There was a problem with the translation or the authorization or the negotiations of the Yu Yu Hakusho crossover. And of course, without authorization or without having the go, they had to find a solution to what was going to come this month. So they decided to grab the next Langrisser only thing, which is actually 2 months in the future of what we should have had. Right? So this patch that we just got is actually February's patch moved forward. This means everything just went crazy. It's going to go crazy in good ways, also in bad ways. Good ways it's going to go crazy is we get the extra new levels, which means we have more time to take it easy and reach a higher level. We get the new troops, we get the new training grounds, we get some of the new levels, we get more story, there's a bunch of things that come. But considering, for example, that next month they would start with the Yu Yu Hakusho crossover, it actually means that the next patch would be still 3 months away, if that makes sense to explain. Which means we may not get the characters in the same order, or maybe Yu Yu Hakusho gets delayed 2 months and then we go to level 64, but then we don't get all the things that come after it. Hey Taco Balls, how are you doing? So this is a change, it's a brave change. It obviously is based on necessity, because otherwise they would have just continued with their normal progression. But hey, you know what? I like the shakeup. It may completely change the meta in Season 2 of Apex. Maybe not, who knows? The meta shift was supposed to go into single target, and I think a lot of people are still dead. You tried summoning for Joshua, how did it go? I hope, the ellipsis already tells me that you didn't get him. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we had a lot of changes, and I'm not gonna go through them because mainly Nitro, Dango, Trizkit, basically everyone else in the strategy squad has already covered. You got a 5-star Estelle, oh my god. Is your Estelle stronger than mine already? I'm so sorry. Did you get at least 1 copy at the end? Or did you just give up after the 5-star Estelle? But nice change to global. Hello, Dennis Peak, how are you doing? So, yes indeed, it's a nice change to global. It made everything go absolutely crazy, but here we are. There's new trainings, there's new... there's no new expedition, I'm a bit sad about that. But all the new units are there, and even I think units that are not yet available. It's really crazy. So maybe we'll see them later. I have no idea. I already bought these 3, but that's all I did. I will be... Oh, you got a 4-star Joshua! Taco Balls, I am super happy. I started with a 3-star Joshua, so trust me, it's so worth it. Can we see the new training tech? Yes, of course we can. So every single tree got an extra thing at the end, appended at the end. And it contains 10 new points for attack, 10 new points for defense, and 10 new points for health. They already start costing SSR books, but the mats are SR until level 3. I will show another example. So the mats, the SR mats only take you to level 3, and after that we are back to the same carousel of SSR mats and a billion books. If you have been farming books, good for you. If you are like me, that you were suffering day to day because I still have not finished the core technologies, which I cannot find now. Wait, I'm a bit confused. Yeah, here. Right, so I was still working on this, 50 books. Take me forever. That's demanding. Hopefully the training 70 gives more books. It has a bit of a better chance, and it also has a tiny chance to give 2 books. I really hope that's enough. But the thing is, it's already good that it's out, because it means for 2 more months than what was planned before, we'll be able to train at Aniki 70, and that's just helping, right? Otherwise we would have reached the same point eventually in 2 months, and we would have been farming 65 only, or even less for other people. So technically speaking, everything got unlocked before, but it's better to compare us at the same period of time to the Chinese servers. For example, I'm guessing for the season end of Season 2 in the Chinese servers, they barely had this unlocked, so they didn't know if all the units were going to be useful. They had to buy all of the upgrades to even test. I'm pretty sure someone went ahead and bought the Scorpion, thinking like, you know what, it's going to be amazing. The Scorpion is going to be the one thing that saves, and then it turned out to be garbage. And then maybe not enough people were prepared for the Unicorn, which ended up being super useful. So the fact that we have this way before, and that we know what's going on with these things is just really cool. Actually, I'm very happy for this, even though I am insanely far behind in my trainings. Not even the Zealots are not even done, and I think I won't upgrade them anymore because the Unicorns are already here. I think Unicorns are just better in most cases. But maybe I just upgrade them anyway. I don't know. I'm so confused at this point. Basically, all I'm gonna do is farm more. We also got the second world, so that will be what's this called? Yeles. So we have to progress in the story to unlock it. There's really a crazy amount of things. Do you really think it's whale season? Ah, you mean because Hiei and Yu Yu Hakusho will be available right before? Yeah. So the max level cap right now is 62, both for character account and heroes. But because we were already 60, every one of us, we could jump to 61 right away. So that's a pretty neat thing. And because I'm really not in a hurry to go all the way, I'm just gonna take the dailies. Look at how much half a day of dailies give, because actually I did some before the patch because I forgot. Bad idea from me. But I'm really not in a hurry. This will be fine. What's going on here? Oh, it's literally appearing just now. Okay. So, with that said, a huge warning to everyone that's watching, even though there's not a lot of people watching now, there could be a lot of people watching this on YouTube. These are not good heroes. So 1 level per week, I guess that would make sense. Yes. And since the next patch to upgrade levels is in like 3 months maybe, I think we are fine. We're not in a hurry. 80 tickets, 1 Betty, 1 Rainforce for you. Sudark, that's amazing. I think at this point I want them for the collection's sake. Maybe I will end up building up Rainforce out of like curiosity, but he's not that good. Yeah, they're bad. They're just bad heroes. So what I'm gonna do is the following. No matter what, we're gonna stop at the first SSR summoned, whomever it is, even if it's off banner. Spending resources on these two guys, well, one guy and one gal, is really not worth it. So versus Zarbozel. Hey, it could happen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. Hopefully it takes us way less than the pity rate, but here we go. Time to summon. Ooh, look at the double moon. That's pretty cool. Neat change. So this person is called Rainforce, right? So we do an L. I think I actually would prefer Rainforce over Betty. And that's a nope. But you know what? Maybe he likes it when we do an R. And let's see. Nope. Oh god. It would be good if we got some SRs that are useful in Ancient Beckoning. That would be nice. So okay, we got the R, we need an A. I hope we don't have to spell rain. I hope we don't have to spell Rainforce, but apparently we may go that way. Okay. Already sad. All those resources gone. Rainforce. This is 40. And Average says this is now the time to summon him. Come on, Average, you can do this for us. We're spelling rain, come on. We did this for you. Nope. That's Serena, so good. Okay, we are now at 60. Suffering has begun. How do we do an F? How about this? 100 needed, probably knowing the type of banner it is. Yeah, don't do this to me. Nope. 60 already gone. Oh my god. You know what? I'm considering stopping here. Really not what I promised. You know what? Let's go. Let's go. That's 70 gone. Whatever. 80. Oh. 2k more back here, and that's it. I know, but it's just... There we go. There we go with something. Who knows Rachel? Rachel would be really good. Oh my god. Okay. I'm also okay with double SSR. I've never in my life gotten double SSR. Bruta. You know what? This is good because no one made videos on Betty. So at least, hey, I'll get to make a video about her. No. Nine. Yet. Those. But no. And. Alright. You know what? This is exactly what I said. I would go to the first SSR, and you know what? I'm actually happy that it's on banner already, because I think if I had summoned Rainforce, I may have been tempted to build him, because he's like an AoE character, and I'm pretending to stay with the AoE meta. He's also part of the mythical team, but he's really not good, so I should not even be tempted, and this is the perfect way not to get tempted. So, what are we gonna do? Well, exploring Betty. God, why would they name someone Betty? Like calling them John. Yeah, we summoned John the person. You like her, you would rather have her than Rainforce. Interesting. You know what? I have no idea about Betty. So, welcome to the second part of this video, where we're gonna explore what Betty is. So, this is an SSR. That's literally all I know. Also, the voice actor is the son of the Eastern City. That's a weird name for a person, I guess. Waken doesn't show up. That's fine. I'm trying to find the bio. Okay. Dark Knight of a Knight of the Dalses and Lance's little sister. Oh my god, Lance. She has a closer relationship with brother, blah blah blah. She often acts as his right hand on the battlefield, blah blah blah. Okay, so she's Lance's tiny sister. Appears in Langrisser 1 and 2. Good. Generic everything. Alright. Yeah. We got it. So, what do we have here? AoE damage taken decreased by 10%. Neat. When an ally within 2 block radius is attacked, heal... Oh my god. When an ally is attacked, heal fixed damage to the attacker equal to Betty's attack times 1. This effect ignores immunity. Okay, I wonder which of these numbers grow. And gain 10% chance to apply 1 random debuff. Then increase your attack and magic defense by 10% for 2 turns. That's a lot of complex words. Oh my god, this is terrible. Holy shit. Okay, so what's going on here? Theoretically speaking, in the idea of Slong Game, Betty was going to be the counter to the AoE meta. However, she came so late to the party that the meta had already shifted away from AoE. Therefore, yeah, that's exactly what I thought, Taco Balls. Sorry, Dennis. This is Sigma's stun attack. Isn't that a counter to Julia too? No, not really. Like, Julia can probably one-shot this person with absolutely no problem whatsoever. I'm actually pretty sure she can be one-shot. The idea is you were gonna place this person somewhere near to everyone, and then when you get AoE, whomever is doing the AoE takes 7 million times fixed damage, equals to who knows what at 6 stars. And when this happens, the opponent who was using the AoE gets hit 1 time per person hit by the AoE, right? So ideally, deal fixed damage if tank got hit and ignore immunity. Okay, that's true if she's not the one tanking the hit. I guess that's very true. So maybe she's not really as a tank, but rather as a special unit. I don't know what to call them, a flex unit. but I think she is intended to be played as a tank. We will see. So the idea is, your whole team gets hit, the enemy gets 5 or more times returned AoE damage. Let's say, for example, that we summon this, we bring this, and also 2 tiny summons like Gizarov and the Angel from Liana for whatever reason. And then that's 7 times fixed damage instances. And at that point, I think AoE is probably not worth it, and people will try to do something else, which is to straight up kill her, which is probably her biggest weakness. That in single target, because her defenses are only A and B, is not really that tanky. Also, she gets to do cute things, but none of these are battlefield defining. Her main attack, as Dennis was mentioning, is actually the attack from Sigma. It's the melee attack from Sigma, and it deals some damage, and while you're on defensive terrain, it's stunning. This could be interesting, except it's really hard to get off, especially on the 3 move of an infantry. I guess Apex Boots could be the way. I really don't know how to play otherwise. But really, how many opportunities do you have to attack with this in melee? Right? That's really the key point, melee. So that's tricky. Okay. What do you get? You grow. First of all, 5 classes. This means not a crossover unit in general. Still, there isn't that much terrain in PvP. That is correct. There are some maps where there's a lot of PvP, but do you really want to put an entire unit in your box for some maps when the enemy picks AoE? That's really, really far-fetched. Maybe I'll end up doing it anyway. Counterattack. Takes physical damage for adjacent allies. Physical damage only. When attacked, increase attack by 12%. Okay, this is pretty bad. I guess it could be a form of tanking. I don't know. There we go. Iron Fist. This is the same as Bernhard. Takes physical attacks, blah. Guard range increased to 2. Attack increases by 20%, grants the buff parry. 7% of attack becomes defense. This would be good, except her stats are really not meant for tanking. Also, she doesn't have a tanking form other than being a person with a shield. She's actually infantry, which means any horse can destroy her. I guess Landius. Yeah, Landius can probably easily kill her, which is a shame. So, what else there? Do we have that? Light Reflect. Thief Heal effect. Yeah, this is the leaden thing. For being attacked with a melee attack, 10% attack and... Interesting. I would think this is the one pointer that she uses, but we will see. When attacked with a range attack, chance to take less damage. Okay. Short Breath. Okay, so she's really Bernhard's favorite, I guess, because she's capable of doing this. No, wait. Wait, this is something different. This is... oh god. It's not even Sword Dance, it's Sword Breath. And this is just a little bit of AoE damage, which is not fixed damage, so at least there's that after attacking an enemy. So, for example, she could kill Julia in one hit with this equipped, assuming the hit kills Julia, of course. Let's see what else. Ooh, this looks cool. Solidarity. For every one allied unit within 2 surrounding blocks, defense and magic defense increases by 15%. I don't see it. I don't see it. Skill Swagger. My god, these names. That's from Serena. I didn't see that. I guess her new class, yeah. After taking action, reduces the skill of all enemy units within 3 blocks by 20% for 1 turn. This is like Defense Intimidate, but for skill and with more range. I guess you would take this because basically she has no abilities otherwise. I am so confused. Skill Aid. Is this for real? Okay, so Skill Aid increases skill of one nearby unit by 20%. Okay, that's a lot of skill. That's also a buff that you cannot get almost anywhere else. Also grants immunity to healing reversal, so no Listel bullshit. Healing applied converted into damage. And inability to act again. So you could protect your Leonhard with this. I don't know, it's too bizarre. I don't think this is gonna work out for anyone. I'm so sorry for this person. She is cute. She has waifu potential, but she cannot deliver. So no surprises that people are not in favor of using her in any way or shape. Okay, so we already saw that the skills are a little bit bad. I guess you could make her work with a lot of magic defense, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm so surprised. Maybe you can stack so much HP that you somehow survive. Maybe you can put good Lancer units. You know, that's what we're gonna look at next. Soldiers. Of course, she doesn't get good Lancers. She gets Dark Centurions, though. When attack, blah blah blah. Trigger, fixed damage. Okay. At the very least, she gets the new Crystal Molder. Which heals itself and then reflects 10% of magic damage. I guess that's actually good. So this could go together. That is just stand there, spam AoE and take my fixed damage back. I don't know. The thing is, let's say I'm playing Leonhard or Joshua, right? Where I should be afraid of Betty. I can move my units so that Betty doesn't get hit. It's like a worse juggler, right? Juggler is a proper counter to AoE because he heals everyone. And then goes like, I don't care, I'm fine. This is Betty is so weird. Of course, if you really hate AoE, you could both use Juggler and Betty for whatever reason because you are convinced that Betty works. And then Betty's pretty much good only for AI Arena. That's pretty brutal. Oh my god. Actually, yes, that's super brutal. You know what? Maybe I should do that just to annoy people. Oh, Dennis, you're mean. You are evil. Okay, so let's look realistically at what she can actually use. Dragoons, terrible. Highland Warrior, okay. Dark Centurion, okay at best. I guess Elite Infantry, Guardian Cavalry is garbage. What else is 3? Orc Berserkers are good. Guardian Infantry are good. No, that's a lie. These are not the good ones. These ones are the good ones, I guess. And Stone Colossus also exists. So I guess that's... I think I would use her with the Crystal Molder. She's a swordsman, so getting hit with a horse would suck otherwise. And also getting hit by magic is kind of countered by this. I don't see it happening. Can she use the clothesline pole? Of course not. That would be crazy. So she cannot use lances because of her class. That means, I don't know, what do you put on her? Whatever. Wingcutter Dagger, of course. How did I not think about that? She can use hammers at least. Okay, that's cute. So she can leaden it out. Is there anything that would be type of... okay, the balance blade exists, but not really useful. I don't see it. I really don't even see the weapon that you could use. Maybe Frost Run, I guess. Bathory. Okay. Okay, let's assume that for whatever reason I never pulled a tank, and I really want a tank because otherwise I would be sad and I want to replace Grenier, right? Just spam HP so she survives AoE to deal fixed damage. Yes, that's also my thought, but then you also need the attack. Because you need the attack and you need the HP, I think... Oh, okay. This one doesn't have HP. You know what? I actually never got this sword, but it's a good moment to check it. Gallery... Equipment... Weapons... Where is the Dragon Slayer Gram thing? What's this? Never seen this. Ah. I have never seen this. I don't even know where it's from. Like, what was the original? I'm looking for the Dragon Slayer Gram. Dragon Slayer Gram. Attack and HP 5%. No, 8%, right? Broken Star of something the hammer. Let's see. I think I have pulled that in the past. Broken Star. Attack and defense. Nope, it's not HP. I don't think I would agree. I kinda like Dragon Slayer Gram more. It's Tag HP, and who cares about the dragons, whatever. Actually, a lot of things I haven't pulled. Hey, game, give things. So I would be using that. Steel hammers give more HP than swords. Okay, that's true. Yes, but you really need the attack as well. Otherwise, what are you doing? Okay, so I would get that. Then I am thinking actually the bloodline armor, because the one thing that's probably gonna kill you is the melee attack of a unit, a strong unit, right? It's gonna be like a Julia killing you or an Elwyn killing you. So maybe you roll that 30% of luck and you survive. That would be nice. The headpiece, there really any difference? I guess no, I don't think there's any difference. I guess you could go for Aeneas. It has a lot of HP. Magic single target. I think the magic defense is lower than the defense. The thing is, you're probably gonna use... did you pull Rainforce already? No, actually we only pulled Betty. And I'm gonna stay here because I really spent a lot of tickets and I'm not happy with the result anyway, so... I was never intending to really use any of them. I said I would go until the first, and she was the first. So, let's go again. I think I would use Dragon Slayer Graham. I would use Bloodline because I am less afraid of magic attacks because of the crystal golems. But obviously, that's the only good thing she can use. I would use Aeneas just for the HP, and then... This is a really good question. Overlord Badge, of course, is the easiest choice, right? I think there would be no conflict in this being a good thing. What other chance, what other possibilities there? No, I think this is the best. All stats, that's just too good. I guess Bracer Emblem just in comparison, but... Let's see, any of these, any useful? No, I mean this. This one gives you HP. When attacked with melee, reflects 10% damage. Don't think she's capable of killing anyone in retaliation, so I don't see it. Also, her talent doesn't even trigger when you get attacked directly, right? Someone else has to get attacked for her. I don't know. This lady just died to Leon except when she have lance troop. I guess, but your lances have to be really, really strong because usually what happens is when Leon attacks, the angels hit the lances first, and then the rest of the hit of Leon usually hits the hero. That's why if you don't have really, really strong lances, Leon is just gonna eat you anyway. Maybe still die with lance troop. Yep, I'm thinking exactly the same. It's a really tricky thing to survive a Leon. The good thing is Leon gets used less and less over time, so I guess that's an option. I mean, you could try to using this because it has HP, but I really don't see it. Why? I don't know. I think Overlord Badge, if anything, would be the best. But I'm certainly not swapping this away. What enchantment would I use? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Hello, Cheat87, welcome to the channel. What enchantment? Does Crystal work on AoE? No. No, sorry, not Crystal, Hard Rock. My Ledin have Hard Rock? He has some Hard Rock. When HP is less than after battle, what? Not even that. Probably Swordmate since she won't die to fix damage hits. Okay, that's a... Betty, huh? Yes, Betty. Ice. I don't know, Ice doesn't work with AoE, and you're probably not gonna survive a single target attack. Maybe Thorns? Thorns gives HP, maybe double HP that makes you survive something? I don't know. In general, I mean, everyone who is in the strategy squad also says the same in all their other videos, except there wasn't even one for Betty because she's probably this bad. These two heroes do not make it into the meta in any way, shape or form. There was one match where Rainforce got used, he did his entire combo, did not manage to kill anyone, and then he died. So, trust me, this is not the time to go crazy over a hero. And Emily did not even show up, I think, in any game, in any of the eliminatory games in Season 2 in the end. So, whew, it's a pretty rough banner. I still rolled for it because I like the completion part. I also like having new characters, and because we were gonna roll for Yu Yu Hakusho, and then we didn't. So I really just wanted to go ahead. You haven't played Langrisser 1 and 2, but you have watched 1 though, but Betty, she is evil. Yeah, she actually has, that's a thing we didn't mention. She has Glory, because that makes sense. She has Empire, because Lance. I mean, she's basically following Lance everywhere, right? So, no, that's Keith. Where is Lance? Come on, Lance, I know you are there. Yes, so Lance is here. Lance is here. As soon as I found him. And then darkness. I guess exists. So I don't know what they were thinking. But you know what? It's cute. I cannot even bring this to my Apex box because I just have 1 buffer for darkness and then that's it. It's terrible. I guess I would have to use like Sophia and then use her talent to buff her own attack. I don't know. This is so bizarre. In general, personal recommendation: do not make an effort if you are low on resources to roll in this banner. It is really not worth it. It is really not game changing. It's not meta change. It's not even PvE gonna help, because in general you are not hit by this. And if a skeleton necromancer comes to you and throws a tiny AoE, sure, you're gonna kill 1 skeleton and that's it. Which it's never the problem, right? And anything that does something big in AoE that would really do... What's her required SSR bond? That's the question. Anything that throws a big AoE is probably gonna be too strong to die to the fixed damage part. So, I don't know. That's Serena. Betty. You like bonds. Intimacy 5. Complete time rift 3-6. Oh, this feels like super old school. That's nice. Betty can defend auto PvP, but that's it. Yeah, we thought the same during the examination. Betty's intimacy, blah, complete. Okay, so these 3 are easy. And then win in arena with Betty, so that's pretty easy. Easy / doable. And complete the other side with the help of Lance. Okay, that's pretty easy. So her bonds at least are not a nightmare to unlock. Also, everyone has Lance. Forcibly, right? You cannot even not have Lance. So that's... I guess that exists. Yeah, the bonds are easy. But the character is so bad. What are we doing? And as Cheat says, and as we mentioned before, she would be useful in Auto AI Arena. The thing is, I am still trying really hard to go with my motion, with my, my pro test, that everyone should have the same defense formation because it would make life easy for everyone, and that is a lone Dio. You were expecting a defense, you get a lone Dio. The reason why I'm trying to promote this is because every time you lose X points, let's say 10, and every time you win an auto battle to the strongest opponent, you win 20 points. So as long as we all agree on a system like this, we would be generating infinite points and everyone would always be above 1900 every single time, because there's a maximum amount of times that people can fight you in a day. So as long as you keep doing your 5 matches a day, and if everyone was using Dios, we would obviously get the easiest auto match ever. It will be super easy to get all the 5 wins every time. And I've been using this for 2 months now. So for 2 months, my defense formation has been Dios. And that's it. And I am still above the 1900 points to get the maximum rewards. I guess while we continue talking, we can do this. But instead, people, for whatever reason, want to cling onto their points, and all they are doing is making the life harder for people that have to now put some effort, find out that their Listel is actually using the wrong skill, so we have to change into silence. And then Bozel actually has the correct things, and then I actually don't know if I want Leonhard here. I think Lana will be better, so we put Lana over here. Lana should be using 2 AoEs and nothing else. That's nice. And then I think I'm gonna put Listel over here because I want to make sure that this dies, and then the rest will try to kill this. Taco Ball says, any suggestion for Season 1 Apex Box Princess? Thinking of skipping Leonhard. Joshua taco balls. Just go full on Joshua. Joshua is a princess for the lore reason that it's funny, but a little bit far-fetched in my opinion. And you can make that work perfectly fine. So we swap this over. We put Boswell first because maybe that AoE is better. And we go. Right, so I had to do all of these extra steps just because every opponent now has an L formation anti auto battle, right? And then we have to somehow be clever enough that the AI doesn't screw up these auto battles. Okay, so now that person is dead, so every silence is gonna stick. Let's see if that Listel has a fixed damage immunity and silence immunity. Apparently we didn't get a silence, so now we go for this. Landius dies the first time, that's cute, but then everyone else gets a little bit hurt. Lana gets an again. Throws this. I think Listel can still hit me pretty hard, but hopefully not too hard. Still no silence, therefore Listel's hit comes. However, because she's so damaged, damage is gonna be quite low, and because I already used all my spells, I don't care about the silence. Now these people, all they can do is try to attack with their normal attacks, but they really don't do any damage because they have been debuffed by Bosel. Right, so we are dancing, we're doing this dance every single time. Now Listel punches a random person because she's out of skills actually. Maybe even dies in the process. Yeah, just like that. Doesn't matter. Bosel maybe kills Listel. Yeah. And then Lana probably kills Juggler. Cool. Hey, this time I won. I'm very happy. The thing is, it took like 3 minutes of time, and it just wastes everyone time. I mean, that person still lost the 5 points or whatever that they would have lost if they only had Dios like me. And I still won the same amount of points that if the opponent had Dios. So we're gonna do it like this time, actually like this. I'm gonna put this here, and then she's gonna go forward with Heaven Sanction, and hopefully we kill this person. Yeah, I guess that's it. We go. This one I have a high chance to lose because it's desert, it's the correct L formation. That already sucks. Did Luna... look at this. Luna got a new magic defense icon. That's cute. You are in Season 1 in Korean server. Right. How are you doing in that server, Cheeto? I really hope it's going well for all of you. Okay, so the healer is dead. That makes us a little bit less worried. So nice. Now comes Lana. Floats. Black hole hits everyone. Listel is again invulnerable because everyone has a Swordsmith emblem except me. Another AoE, and it's pretty good, but it doesn't kill anyone else. I guess Lana is doomed to die, so that's nice. That did 0 damage. That also did 0 damage. That matters. But Listel is still probably strong. That Lana is now dead. Oop. And see, that's another problem. Sometimes you forget to change your own skills back, so your defensive arena AI is not really good. You are 1849 at the moment. Wow, you're really close to Langrisser. Good job. Korean server is really bloody. I see. That's really interesting then. Okay, our units continue battling, and hopefully we will not kill ourselves with the heals. Good. Listel is in trouble though, so she won't be healing any much. And I guess this means she will die, but not by the hand of Luna, because she is silenced, so she cannot activate her thing. Maybe this damage is so low that the opponent cannot really. Is Listel's soldier a bat? I see a lot of people using gargoyles instead of bats just because of the tankiness. I find the bats better because if you're using the healing ability of Listel, self-healing ability, it triggers before the vampires, and then the vampires trigger their own heal. So on the rare occasion that your Listel gets to normal attack, I find the bats a little bit more useful. And the bats are useful for a lot of people, right? There's also that. And I got my points. It would have taken 10 seconds if everyone had a Dios, but that's never the case. So I got my 4 wins. I guess we can go for the last one, and that will be probably the end of the video. Maybe we fail, maybe not, but at least we got the 10 crystals that we want. So this time we are gonna move over here, and we are gonna use Joshua instead of Leon. Joshua is using his abilities correctly, so let's go. Maybe this is a mistake, but I really wanted to shake things up. Okay, Listel goes... So the reason why I put Listel always in line of... Okay, that's good. Always in line of Chloe is because Chloe almost always uses the super healing first, and then whatever damage you have done is gone, and your auto is gonna lose. That's usually what happens. Diana is confused in the head, and because only this person was in reach, goes for that. And Joshua goes Dark Demise. Boom. And bam. That was brutal. And Listel explodes everyone, that's fine. She's really healthy, so that's gonna hurt. Ow. And Luna goes melee. This could be a kill, but it's not. Is that a Luna with spirit boots? That's so cute. Okay. Listel kills herself. Also mildly survives this. Holy shit, that was so close. But then comes Joshua and says, "Hi, let's delete some of you." And I guess immunity, yeah. That's fine. Joshua is also very strong attacking. Brightness triggers for a Bozel, and that puts Listel almost to death. He triggered Thorns twice, still did nothing. Really, doing a defensive formation is just a waste of everyone's time, including yours. Okay. So, we are done with exploring Betty. We are done with the summoning, and we are done just showing a random thing about PvP that I always think about. I think I'm gonna cut the video here because there's just way too much new content in like this, all the tiny parts. One more thing I can mention: there is now a tiny indicator of the chest in case you have gotten it or not. Let's see if I can find something that I haven't gotten. I really cannot think of any place. But I guess now it's easier to check. 0 of 1. See? So for whatever reason I didn't catch this one. This indicator says you have not grabbed the hidden chest. That's one of the last neat things. So, with this said, I'm gonna continue playing games. However, the next game we're going to play is going back to Factorio. So thank you all very much for joining me for this tiny Langrisser, let's say crossover, just about games and not about the Yu Yu Hack Show banner we were supposed to get. You got 6 vouchers because of that I had missed before. Ah, nice. So, wait, Dennis, you got 6 vouchers? What do you mean by that? Anyway, we are now gonna close this video, so thank you all very much for watching if you're in YouTube, and if you're on the stream, just wait a little bit and I'll be right back. See you soon.